Robstown, Texas, population of around 11,000, majority Hispanic or Latino. The city has a rich history of agricultural workers who mainly picked cotton until the early 1950s. But what makes this city special and united is its pride for its ancestral history. Despite the controversial name, cotton pickers has stirred up more than once.
It was a hard-working occupation that we earned money and made a living from.
John P. Manning was the Robstown football coach in 1921. He came up with the cotton picker mascot name. He became high school principal in 1922, and historians tell me the name was chosen because of the cotton industry in the region. And at that time, there were 18 cotton gins in Robstown.
It was a revered profession within this area. Mom worked in it, dad worked in it, uncle worked in it, los tías and tías, abuelita worked in it, and guess who else was there? The kids.
It was earning a living, it was providing food for us and shelter.
In 1985, Armando Gonzalez became the Robstown athletic director, head football coach at then Pickerland. In 1986, he found a photo of what he thought was a proud-looking cotton boll and a representation of what it meant to pick cotton. From there, Coach Gonzalez made sure this logo became the symbol for the Robstown Independent School District, the Cotton Bowl.
We certainly didn't at the time and certainly don't at this time, even now, consider it with racial overtones.
Everybody in Robstown at one point in time picked cotton. Blacks, whites, Hispanics.
Alice Upshaw Hawkins spent the first 7 years of her life in Robstown before moving to Corpus Christi. She says she attended a segregated school from 1950 to 1957 and was a cotton picker by choice. She tells us she gets asked often as a black woman, how does she feel about being called a cotton picker? She says she doesn't take offense.
I remember going to the cotton fields with my mother, and my sister and I, we would make little piles of cotton while she came along and she would pick the piles up.
For Upshaw, being a cotton picker in South Texas was a source of income. She says she still remembers graduating from picking cotton to pulling cotton.
You know, when you pull cotton, you pull the whole boll off. When you pick it, you pull the cotton out of the boll and leave the boll standing.
I, as a Robstonian, just wanted to say, no, the cotton pickers mascot is not intended to be racist, but it can easily come off as such if you're not aware of the town's history.
Tommy Cabello was part of the Robstown High School band in February of this year when the mascot name went viral again.
Robstown High School gaining attention once again for the use of its mascot name, Cotton Pickers.
Yeah, this after a video has gone viral and it's garnered more than 1 million views.
Robstown ISD is clarifying their high school's mascot's name after it took off on social media this weekend.
So he decided to create a YouTube video to educate others.
I'm going to go ahead and share the actual meaning of that name and, that it's not a bad thing.
Also, Robstown Superintendent Dr. Jose Moreno responding, saying, to be a cotton picker or pescador was revered as an admirable profession from which men, women, and children as collective families earn the badge of honor to be considered productive citizens of our great nation.
There's definitely no ill harm or meaning behind the word in any way. It's a point of pride in what the industry was, what it is today, and where it's going in the future.
Robstown Mayor Gilbert Gomez says their history and tradition of what it means to be a cotton picker is still being handed down to the new generation.
It helps educate people about South Texas, about Robstown, our community, about the cotton pickers, and if people would just understand that it has nothing to do with race, it has nothing to do with being derogatory. It's something about what we should do here.
But not everyone agrees. Some have suggested a change in name and mascot altogether, while others have suggested it be changed to its Spanish translation, Los Pescadores.
There's no reason hiding behind a translation of the word. Los Pescadores is cotton pickers. To piscar means to pick cotton.
When it comes to our town, everyone's united. When it comes to our name, everyone's united. When it comes to our football team, our baseball team, our basketball team, we're all united. And that all stands behind our cotton picker name.
Now, Dr. Moreno says there are no plans to change the name, and the district is educating others about its history and cotton picker pride. I'm Cordero McMurray, Chris, 6 Sunrise.